If we're not careful, we try to put God into our little boxes. We try to say, here's God. I figured him out. But you can't put God in any container, in any room, in any planet, or in any universe. So our God fills all time and all space. There's no house big enough for our God. So what he wants you to do is just open your heart and dwell in you, and you become the temple of the Lord as you walk with him. And so stop trying to put God into your little mind of thinking and allow God to be God and let him transport you into a new way of thinking so that you understand that he's in control, he's taking care of everything. I'm Craig Fritchley, pastor of Calvary Apostolic Tabernacle with today's devotional. And God wants us to expand our thinking. He doesn't want us to try to minimize him and keep him under our terms. That's unfortunately one of the things that's happened throughout Christendom, throughout time, and all the different denominations. They've run with their little line of thinking, and they try to put God in their box. But God wants us to throw all the boxes away and understand that he's God, and we need to follow his plan, and we need to walk with him. We need to read the word, follow the word, and let the word become part of us and dwell in us richly. He doesn't want us to put him down. He doesn't want us to try to minimize him or try to restrict him, but he wants us to allow him to be God and to lead us and guide us each and every day as we walk. King David in the Old Testament realized that God had a tabernacle that he had them built, that they traveled throughout the wilderness, but when they got in Israel, that was still the representation of the dwelling place of God. So his desire was to build a permanent building, a temple, something that was nicer than just the tents of the tabernacle. And so he desired to do that, and the Lord sent a word to him through the prophet Nathan. And he said in 2 Samuel chapter 7, "Go and tell my servant David, thus saith the Lord, shalt thou build me a house for me to dwell in?" In other words, David, I'm a little insulted that you think that just one house is going to be a great place for me to dwell in. He said, no, I've dwelled in tabernacles, I've dwelt in tents, I've dwelt everywhere. He said, so that's not going to be the ultimate place. And so, yes, we need a place to come to worship together. There's nothing wrong with having a nice church building, but that's not the limit of God. Because when you go to work on Monday, you're in God's house. When you go in your neighborhood on Tuesday, that's God's house. Wherever you are, that's where God lives. God owns that. You're in God's world, and God's taking care of you. But just recognize that he's God, and wherever you are, serve him, follow his plan, and don't try to restrict him or limit him. Because we do that in our own lives, and it's to our own harm. But let God expand your thinking and help you to become like him, to grow into his image, to grow in the knowledge of the Lord, and the revelation of Jesus Christ, and to walk according to his plan. There's nothing that can contain God. There's nothing that can stop God. And so we just need to submit ourselves to him and allow him to walk through us each and every day. God bless you. We hope you share these devotionals with others. If you have a comment or a question, leave it below. Check out our live streams. We have our Sunday and our midweek services live streamed each week. We'll see you on the next devotional. Have a wonderful day.